Welcome to this course, Introduction to GPMM, Greenlight Project Management Model. My name is Rickard Romander and I will be the trainer for this course. I work for a company called Greenlight Project Management, which is a management consulting company, focusing on project management, meaning training and consulting. In this course, which is the first one of a suite of up to 10 courses, you will get in to see the introduction summary of the GPMM model. Actually, directly connected to this one, there are 3 more courses which will cover then the whole life cycle of the project. In this course, we will cover the following things. So these will be the goals for the course. That you will get to know more about project management in general. And you will understand the importance of a good and common project culture. And what is a common project culture? Well, we will see it more in detail later on, but it means, for example, that we have a common way of planning a project and executing a project and closing the project, that we have common documentation, common terminology, a common life cycle for the project, a common defined milestones and decision points along the life cycle of the project. Very important part also is the roles that we have common and defined clear roles and responsibilities, since we typically work in a matrix organization. So we'll get to see how all this function together. You will also then understand better the project manager's role in an organization and also other roles in this, what we call the multi-project organization. Because typically in a multi-project organization, as the word indicates, we have lots of projects, we also have programs, and we have portfolios. And all of these need to interact in between each other in a good way to ensure an overall good performance of the projects in the organization. So this is the agenda for this first course, which is actually then the first course in a series of courses related to GPMM, which will cover GPMM. We will see what the big picture is. The big picture you will see in all the courses that explains what will be included in images. We'll have an introduction to GPMM. We will see what this multi-project organization then is and how the projects are interacting there. We'll get an overview of all the key concepts of GPMM. And then as a 5th point, we will have a look at the roles and responsibilities. As I just said, very important to create a good and common project culture. As a part of it, or in continuation, we have something we call the Core 3 model, also closely related then to the roles and responsibilities. It's a way to especially work well, especially in customer projects, when we are using the project work form to deliver what we are to deliver to a customer. So we have different roles that interact and form a so-called Core 3 team. Then to finalize the course, we have 3 items here. If you want to learn more about GPMM, we will explain more that, how you can see and learn more, the coming courses and so. You will also get to see the GPMM manual, which is a book in ebook format or physical format that could be interesting for you also if you want to learn even more. And finally, we will wrap up the course and close it, and also you will see the diploma and certificate that you will get. So this is the big picture for this first course. We will look into then what the project culture is, or actually what the business-driven project culture is, because we want to ensure that all the projects that we do and the programs and the whole portfolio is really driven by the business, ensuring that what we do in the organization creates the value that the customer expects and what we also then want to see, of course, from our own side. So the value and the benefits that the customer and ourselves want to see. To support that, we have something we call the Project Management 3.0 framework, symbolized by this picture here, with 5 building blocks. So we'll look into that. Here in the middle, you have the project life cycle of a project. You will see that very well, and it's quite specific for the GPMM model, and one of the really very strong points in this model, because we're using, as you can see here, colors to symbolize things, and so it gets clear the different parts of the processes, and covering the whole life cycle of the product. We will see that. Connected to that, we have the roles. Here you once again see the colors that we also, and we symbolize the roles with different caps and colors. For example, the product manager, the sponsor, etc. We will look into that. Here on the right-hand side of this image, you can see the knowledge areas. There are 11 knowledge areas, 10 plus 1 knowledge areas. 10 of them, as you might know from a standard, but we also have an additional knowledge area that we will look into. Then we have the 4 key documents we define in GPMM, which are the ones needed to start up and plan and follow up on the project. We will look into them. In the middle here, you have like a summarizing image for everything that is covered by the model. As you can see, the product life cycle, the business perspective, the organization model, the human perspective. Here you can also see the knowledge areas, as I just mentioned, business analysis, templates and checklists, applications and terminology. And also, as you can see, very important that this model covers all types of projects. Structured projects, sometimes known also as waterfall projects, agile, and also a combination of the two, structured and agile projects, as we call them, hybrid projects. Then I mentioned also before that we look into this GPMM manual or handbook. It can be in a physical format, as you can see here on this picture, but you can also have them in ebook format. We will show that at the end of the course. And last but not least, up here in the right-hand corner, you have a toolbox like that. And this toolbox will turn up now and then in the course. And when you see this toolbox, you can use what you will find on the slide or in that part of the course as a tool that you can use in your daily work afterwards. It could be like an Excel sheet or a template or something. So something very practical that you can use when you manage your projects. So once again, welcome to this course. We have a lot to learn here, and I hope you will find it interesting and useful for your daily work.